Thank your stars that Nigeria is operating a democratic government. If not, Buhari won northern groups. Aso Villa has asked the coalition of northern groups, CNG, to thank their stars that the country is operating a democratic government where the right of free speech is guaranteed and protected. It said if the group dared to issue comments under non-democratic government, it would have met a swift and harsh retribution from the government. A coalition of northern groups had on Monday bemoaned the growing insecurity in the region and called on the federal government to implement sweeping measures. It asked President Muhammadu Buhari to immediately relieve the office chiefs of their duties, saying unless killings in the region stop within 14 days, the coalition would mobilize citizens to take to streets until the government is completely shut down. But the presidency, through the Senior Special Assistant on Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu, stated that the Buhari administration had done more than any other government to beat back terrorism in the country. Buhari is working hard to fix all the ailing sectors in the country before it hands over a clean state of affairs to the youth. It added that the government is issuing these statements in response to the Poreo message is a testament that today Nigeria is a country where disagreements can be aired publicly through the press, not through less gentlemanly method used in the past. We hope that CNG will consider the fact and reconsider the unhelpful and inaccurate message their statement contain when issuing them in the future, Shehu said. Meanwhile, the Northern Elders Forum, NEF, has challenged the federal government to expose those traditional rulers accused of aiding banditry in Katsina State or remain silent forever. Leader of the forum, Professor Ango Abdullahi, who maintained that the Buhari administration had lost the battle to banditry and criminality, especially in the north, advised the president to be responsive to core responsibility rather than apportioning uncharitable blames. The former vice chancellor of Ahmadu Bello University, Abu Zaria, spoke on a radio program as Idiot on Wazobia FM Kano. He was apparently responding to Shehu, who accused traditional rulers in Buhari's state of Katsina of working with armed groups to kill their subjects. When Shehu granted an interview to Channels Television on Monday, he stated while avoiding direct accusation, some traditional rulers have been found complicit in collaborating with the bandits to harm their own people. Abdullahi said if Gaba has no courage or honesty to tell us who he was referring to when he claimed traditional rulers are aiding banditry in the north, he should shut up. We expect him to come out to tell us who these people are, otherwise he should just shut his mouth up. Thank you for listening to this news. This is very funny. You see, Garba Shehu has been known to be this biased type. In fact, the administration really went for him. He and the administration are so much alike. And I want to say that these are the people that has made this administration what it is today. These are the people that has made the administration to be a biased and deceitful administration. These are the people that made the Aso Villa to be what it is today, to be empty. I'm not surprised. The Aso Villa is as empty as nothing, is as a result of what this kind of people has made it to be. President Buhari has really gone for people of this kind. How can he be saying this kind of rubbish out of his mouth? That the President Buhari administration has done better than in the level or in term of security than any other administration. See, let me tell you something. This is the worstest administration in terms of insecurity in the country. This is the most stubborn and the most backward administration. This administration has caused so much harm to the citizen. Do you know the number of people that dies on daily basis? Do you know? Just because of this high level of insecurity, do you know the number of people that dies in each state? If we are to put them up together, my dear, you would cry for this country and you say that this president doesn't deserve it. Why? It's not that we don't have the soldiers, we don't have the weapons to defend this country. We do, but because of out of less concern and I don't care attitude, it doesn't concern me. That is what has made this country to be suffering what is suffering today. The president doesn't want to know who is suffering, who is dying, or who is still alive. All he cares is himself and his family and his nephew. I said it that gradually, God will expose them one after the other. God will expose all of them one after the other for all of this evil that they are doing to Nigerians. Gabashewu, I will tell you this. You can keep saying all the rubbish from your mouth. That is because you have been favored by this administration. But then, don't forget that a time will come when this administration will be over, and then your case will now be brought to book. Then you will now be forced to face the music. You understand? All these things you are doing, they all focus on eye service. They all focus on eye service. So if you don't mind, permit me to say that you are one of the very dangerous cabals that this administration has ever produced. And that is why the president is so much interested in you, and also is so much in line with your system of information. My dear, I would say that Nigerians are watching. You keep talking. Very soon, you will meet your ground. My viewers, what is your take on this? Please don't forget to leave them behind.